Okay, we're back. Now it's time to pick our next project from our To Be Hooked mug. Same process as before. I'm just gonna pick one and hopefully it's a good one. Are we ready? Oops. Pillow. I don't know how I feel about this one. So there's this one pillow that I want to make so bad. It is a Stardew Valley bag. I want to make it so bad, but I do not have the yarn to make that. So, I also don't have stuffing. This might be our first, I have to put it back because the point of this video is to get rid of stuff and I don't have the stuff to make it. I would have to buy more things. So we're gonna put that back in. Oh, I feel yucky doing that, but we just don't have the stuff and that's okay. Because the point is to get rid of stuff. Hopefully this one's a little bit better. Oh, a shruggy. Okay, I can work with this. I've actually been wanting to make a shruggy for a really long time, and I have a ton of yarn that I could probably use for this. I don't know. First things first, we need to pick a pattern, and then we're gonna choose our yarn. Oh, this is exciting. I've wanted to make a shruggy for a long time. I've never made one. And I think this will be a good yarn buster because a lot of shruggies use the mesh stitch. First things first, we need to find a pattern. So, oh, I'm excited about this one. This was a good pick. Okay, I will see you on the flip side once we've decided on a pattern. Okay, it's been about a little over an hour. And after a bunch of searching, I think I found a pattern that might work for us. So I was looking through my yarn and I found a few skeins of this bulky weight yarn. The pattern that I decided to settle on is called the Sleevey Knits Shrug by Sparrow Fiber, I believe. And I'm hoping that I can get by with just the 3 skeins that I have. I don't know. So yeah. Okay, so this is the yarn that I have been thinking about using for this project. This is Loops and Threads Charisma Acrylic. But yeah, so I have 2 of these in Cloud Multicolor Cloud. I thought I had 2 of these as well, but I cannot find it. This one is the same thing. It's Charisma, but it's 97% acrylic and 3% viscose because it has these brown fuzzy things. What I'm thinking is this gray kind of matches the cloud. Kind of. From a distance, you really wouldn't be able to tell, and I hope it works out. So I'm going to wind these up and we're gonna get started, and hopefully 3 is enough. Couple of days since I last recorded anything, and I have started my little shrug. I absolutely love this pattern and I absolutely will be making more. I am also really impressed with the yarn that I'm using, the Charisma. It's so squishy. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I am. So first things first, let me show you what it looks like. This is how far I've gotten so far. This pattern is the most inclusively written pattern I have bought Also, the way that they wrote how to do the ribbing, I am a huge fan of. I also had a question about this pattern, and I messaged the creator on Etsy, and they responded very quickly. They're also based in the UK. I sent a message and I got a response within 30 minutes. I was not expecting that at all. Not saying that that's what should be expected of them from now on, but I will say that the the response time was incredibly impressive. So I have gotten done the top and one full sleeve. I can't tell you how thrilled I am with how this is turning out. Here's the bad side. We still have one sleeve to make, and I am out of yarn, which I'm not obviously very happy about. I was hoping to get this done in the 3 skeins that I had. I'm thinking I might buy another skein of yarn. I will talk to you whenever I get that yarn and start working up the rest of this amazing little shrug. Okay, I'm back and the shrug is done, and I'm actually really pleased with how this turned out. It is very cozy. I will absolutely be making more of these. We had about this much of our Charisma Skein 2 that I bought. I am already thinking about making another one. I will also say I made the sleeves a tiny bit shorter than probably what was like what it's supposed to be. I don't really like stuff like really close to my wrist. I did about 7 less rows than what is recommended in the pattern. I think if I were to make this again, which I probably will, I might add 1 more row and maybe 1 more round for the sleeves. And this is where our video for today is going to end. We got rid of 4 skeins of yarn that was sitting around in our closet. We did end up buying 2 extra skeins to complete the shrug. I will consider that kind of a win, because again, we got rid of 4 skeins. Yes, we had to buy 2 to finish a project, but I got rid of yarn that I literally had no idea what I was going to use it for. So to me, that's a win. However, I will end this video by saying I did go yarn shopping yesterday. I picked up a ton of yarn because there is a huge sale going on, but I know exactly what I'm going to use it for. I have to say the shrug is probably my favorite project so far. Obviously, this is only the first episode in this like series, so we have some more projects to do. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. If you are interested in following me on my other socials, I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and you can find me at Threaded Fable Studio on all of those platforms. I'm also on Etsy, and I do have my own website, threadedfablestudio.com, in case you're interested in supporting me through buying my own products that I make. This has been really fun, and I am already really excited to make more projects from our TBH mug. And maybe this encourages you to look through your yarn stash and see what you can get rid of, because for me, 2025 is all about trying to use what I have and breaking some really bad habits around overconsumption. I did falter a little bit, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Toodles!